He's leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll
What's going on, people? How are we all doing today? A week to go until the transfer window. Jesus Christ. I'll start that again. A week to go until the new season starts. And do you know why I said transfer window? Because I was actually thinking about the lack of transfers that we've done. But yeah, listen, we got a week to go until the season starts. And guess who we've signed? Guess who we've signed? Diddly squat. No one. Absolutely fucking zilch. And I tell you something now, right? Yeah, this club is absolutely pissing me off. Like, this club, honestly, is pissing me off big style. You know, we're getting a week closer to the Premier League. You know, we got 7 days today. This time next week, we're going to be going out to Brentford with the same shit that we've had all season. And I just, honestly, guys, it's just absolutely pissing me off. Everyone is to fucking blame for the mess we're in right now. Everyone is to fucking blame. We've only signed 3 players: Ben White, Lokonga, and Tavares. And all I hear is, oh, we could be getting Maddison. We're linked to this. We're linked to that. We're linked to this. And no movement, no concrete movement. And I've also been hearing, oh, the reports, you know, the transfer window is slow. It's because of the Euros. It's because of everyone's financial situation. Let me tell you something, right? Yeah, this ain't to do with no one's financial situation. This ain't to do with the Euros. This is to do with fucking Arsenal fucking around as per usual. Edu, what the fuck are you doing? Seriously, son, what the fuck are you doing? Are you just sat in your office fucking masturbating and jacking off? Are you actually doing what you're supposed to do and trying to get these deals over the line? Arteta, what are you doing as well? Because we ain't ready. We ain't fucking ready for this season. I don't care what anybody says. People can sit there and tell me, I'll support the team. Oh, you need to get behind the team. I've seen nothing to suggest that we're ready for next season. I've seen nothing to suggest that come next week against Brentford, we're going to be any more ready for the season. We've got a pre-season game against Tottenham on Sunday, and we're probably going to get fucking annihilated. And when I see other teams like Man City signing Jack Grealish for 100 million, and when I see other teams, you know, like Villa, they've signed Leon Bailey. When I see other teams doing business, it just pisses me off the fact that we're there. We're not even ready. We've still got pretty much the same squad as what we've had. Do you know what I mean? We've got the same squad of what we've had a couple of... do you know what I mean? We've got the same squad that we had last season. And I've got to be honest, it pisses me off. And it's pissing me off even more because this club is yet to make a proper big signing. Do you know what I mean? I'm just so pissed off, guys. Honestly, really pissed off. I'm just so pissed off that we've not signed anyone. Big up to Melina. Big up to Static. Big up to the Arsenal Misfit, Mr. Bungle. Big up Steve, the Arsenal Misfit. Big up Omar as well. Big up Mike England. Big up to all you guys in the chat. We also need players gone as well, says James. Same with Everton. Obviously, that's who you support. But yeah, like honestly, guys, I'm just so pissed off with this fucking football club right now. I can't tell you how angry it's making me. And do you know what really hurts for me? Do you know want to know what really kind of I sit there thinking that when I see teams like Man City and I see teams like Chelsea being linked to quality players, and then I see teams doing business, and I'm like, that was us once. Do you know what I mean? That was us once, and now look at us. We're signing. You know, we can't get rid of our crap. So what do we go and do? I know what we'll do. We'll sign them up to new contracts. Instead of fixing the problem, we'll go and make the fucking problem 10 times worse. And I'll tell you something now, right? Yeah, this club, right? Yeah, needs to take a long, hard look. Everyone in charge, and I've heard this as well, and I completely get that we've had bad spells in the past. I completely get that, you know, I wasn't around to see any of those in the 80s, and, you know, I wasn't around to see us go through similar processes that we're going through now. But I just don't trust anybody that's running this club. I don't trust them. I don't trust them to get things right. I don't trust them to fucking do the right thing. Because all they seem to be doing is just nothing. Plain and simple. That's all they seem to be doing. Fucking nothing. And it's pissing me off. And we have fallen so far as a football club. A season starts in a week's time, and we're not ready. We're about as far ready for this season as we could ever be. I looked at last week when I went to the game against Chelsea. It was like watching last season all over again. Do you know what, right? Yeah, we might not even bother watching this season. We might as well just watch reruns of last season. Steve, the Arsenal Misfit, says, come on, Daniel, we've re-signed Xhaka and talks that Bellerin could re-sign. I'll tell you what, right, yeah. Fucking Bellerin and Xhaka are two of the biggest problems at this football club. And yet we've spent 75 million, and it don't even feel like we've spent 75 million. Listen, Lokonga is going to be a great player. He's still young, still developing. He's going to be a talent. Ben White, did we really need him? Not in my opinion. When you look at actually, you know, who we had Saliba, and we fucking loaned him out again instead of giving him a chance. So we didn't actually really need Ben White. So when you look at it, Tavares was probably the only player you could probably sit there and go, do you know what? I can see why we've signed a backup left back, because we needed one. The other two signings, did we actually need them? Like Lokonga, he's going to be a great player, but you could probably make a case for him. But Ben White, I look at that, and I've got to be honest, guys. And I'm glad that Ben White's here, and I will support him like I support any other Arsenal player. But I've got to be brutally honest with you guys. I just look at that, and I look at that as 50 million of our budget wasted. I've got to be honest here. I've got to speak sense, and I've got to speak facts, and I've got to speak how I honestly feel. And I genuinely feel that we have wasted 50 million. Now, he might have a blinding season. He might come in and do really well, and we'll be like, Jesus Christ, best 50 million we ever spent. But at this current time and moment, let me be clear, we have wasted that 50 million. I don't know, it's a gamble. It's a massive, massive fucking gamble. Gotta be honest with you guys. So when you look at that, it's just so frustrating that we've not done anything. And there's not even any indications that anything is imminent. The only thing that's imminent right now is a fucking another shit season. It's going to be a long old fucking season, and it's going to be 10 times worse because fans can be back in the stadium. I'm going to travel to all these places because I love the club and it's what I do. You know, I've got a season ticket, so I'll be there every home game, and I'll be at most, if not all, the away games. And I'll spend probably about £400 to £500 a month on Arsenal travel and tickets. And do you know what's frustrating, guys? I just don't see anything going for us right now as a football club. You know, I'm looking at trying to sort my travel out for Manchester City away. That's like £96 return ticket on the train. And yet, what payoff do we get? What payoff as fans do we get apart from disappointment, heartache, and fucking constant letdowns? That's all we ever get as fucking fans. And it's pissing me off. And do you know what? I look back to Josh Kroenke's interview, fans forum thing. No, I'm not on about the one in 2019. I'm talking about the one just after that whole Super League fiasco. And he turned around and said that we've got transfer plans and I'm excited about those. Because I ain't fucking excited about those. What fucking exciting transfer plans are you fucking on about? Signing Granit Xhaka to a new contract. Possibly re-signing Bellerin to a new contract. Because let me tell you something, Joshy boy. That ain't fucking exciting me. That will never excite me. What will excite me, Josh, is if you fuck off from this fucking football club. What will excite me is if you and your father fucking sell the club. What will excite me is if you take your fucking £10 billion that you're worth because you don't spend any of it on Arsenal and fuck off. That will excite me. Signing Granit Xhaka, signing Hector Bellerin does not fucking excite me. It will never excite me. So you talk about all this fucking bollocks about how you're excited about these transfer plans. Well, let me tell you something. It's going to take a lot more than that to get Arsenal fans excited. And I'll tell you what, guys, I've just got no idea with the state of this fucking football club. I really haven't. I've got no idea where we're going. We're directionless. I don't even see what direction we're going in. Do you know what I mean? And then you've got an incompetent manager who is getting everything wrong. I could sort of be a little bit patient with Arteta if he was getting things wrong. If he was getting things right, sorry. But he ain't getting nothing right. Tell me one decision in the chat box, right? Yeah, everybody put it in the chat box. Tell me one decision, major decision that Arteta's got right. Because I can't think of one. I can't think of a single thing that Arteta's got right since he's been at this football club. Possibly one, actually. Getting rid of Mesut Ozil. There we go. Possibly getting rid of Mesut Ozil is probably the only thing that he's potentially done. But tell me in the comment section below, if you can, name me one thing that Arteta's got right. Because at the moment, all I'm seeing is fucking bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. And then Edu is just lapping it up as well and making bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. Now, I know we're in a shit state at the moment. I know we've got to be patient with this rebuild, but I don't see any signs of a fucking rebuild. All I see is just re-signing crap. That's all I'm seeing. I don't see nothing changing. Absolutely nothing. And it's just pissing me off. Let me tell you something, guys. I don't see anything changing. Big up Eric. Big up fucking Eric Jardine. Big up to you. Says, looking forward to another entertaining Arsenal season. Big up Mr. Bungle. Big up Jamie. Who else we got? Big up Static. Did I say it? Yeah, I think I said that. Big up Stuart as well. The aspirations of the fans do not match those at the top of the club. Exactly. And that's the problem. That's the fucking problem. Do you know what I mean? That is the biggest fucking problem. Let's have a look. Big up Colonel. Steve says the Arsenal misfit says you're right. White will not have a huge impact. The money for White could have been spent on a backup right back and Basuma, which we actually needed. Do you know what, Steve? Right? Yeah. If only we had some brains like yours at the fucking football club, because everybody can see it, but anyone in charge of this football club. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. It's total mad. Ben White signed for Arsenal again. I've talked. Let's have a look here. Big up Michael Casey. Let's have a look here. What have we got in the comments? Big up Isa Hender. Big up to everybody in the chat. If you're new to the channel, do hit the subscribe button. Would really appreciate that if you could all hit the subscribe button. Listen, there's currently 17 people in the chat. So yeah, everybody do hit the subscribe button. While I've all got you here as well, there's going to be one show on Monday before I go away on holiday. I've got Kevin Campbell coming back on. So yeah, Kevin Campbell, and is going to be at 1 p.m. That's going to be at the slightly earlier time of 1 p.m. With Kevin Campbell. So everybody set your watches. 1 p.m. UK time Monday before I go away on holiday. I've got a show with Kevin Campbell. And I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, do hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Smash the like button. But yeah, guys, honestly, I don't see anything fucking changing with this football club. You know what I mean? I really don't see anything fucking changing with this football club. We're just in a fucking shit state right now. We're in an absolute fucking mess. I don't see anything changing. And you know, the sad thing is, I don't see the fans putting enough pressure on, because there are actually fans that back this. You know what I mean? There are actually fucking fans that back this fucking shit. There are actually fans that still buy into what Arteta's doing. Let me tell you something, right? Yeah. And I don't care, right, if I upset a load of people, because I'm done with fucking pussyfooting around these sections of fucking fans that accept this fucking mess. Let me tell you something, right? Yeah. These fans, I don't even think they're fucking proper Arsenal fans. Do you know what I mean? Like, some of them are. I'm not gonna slate all of them, because some of them are level-headed. And I tell you something now, right? Yeah, some of them are really, you know, if you've been through this situation before, you know, like in the 80s and stuff, if you've been around to see that when we struggled and listen, I can't speak from those experiences. So people that have lived through those experiences and witnessed this probably has a better understanding than I do, because I've not been through this situation before. I've not seen Arsenal decline like this before. But I just get the feeling that now I just don't see any signs of going back up. I just only see us getting worse. And maybe that's because I've not, as a fan, been in this situation before. But I just don't see it, guys. Honestly, I really don't see it. It's just mad. Colonel says, I want Tammy Abraham. Does that make me bad? Now, listen, do you know what? Fair play. If there's people out there that want Tammy Abraham, fair play to them. Me personally, I don't think he's good enough. Although, having said that, when I saw him on Sunday, he ripped our defense apart. Mind you, having said that, it's not hard to rip our defense apart, is it? Because we're about as open as a fucking prostitute's legs at times. Do you know what I mean? Even a prostitute's legs closes twice a day. Half defense doesn't. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ. The thing I don't understand is that KSC has lost a generation of fans that won't come to the club. You're right, Steve. The money is staggering, but Kroenke seemed fine to let it go. Do you know what? Right? Yeah, I've got to be brutally honest. I don't think the Kroenkes care about success. I don't think the Kroenkes give a flying fuck about anything that's successful. When you look at all their other fucking endeavors, their other sports teams, and I think the only one they really care about is the Rams. All the rest, I don't think they care. It's mad. It's just absolutely mad. Michael Casey says the Emirates is full of commercial and corporate boxes and tourists buying merchandises. The real fans can see the rotten club. Real fans can see how rotten this club has become. Real fans don't accept mediocrity. Do you know what? Do you know what it is though? I think the problem is, and I think you're right. I think when it comes down to tourists and when it comes down to corporate stuff, I think you're right. I think they just care about, going to the stadium and eating prawn sandwiches and fucking spending loads of money. I don't think they care about the success of the club. The prawn sandwich brigade, as I like to call them. Big up King Tony Steve. How are you doing? Said these fans fired Terry the Pied Piper still backing Arteta. Oh mate, honestly, the most deluded of them all still following. Yeah, let me tell you something, right? Honestly, I look at fans like that, and I'm not naming him out specifically because there's a lot of them. I look at fans like that, and I just think they've stuck to their guns so far. I don't think they're scared to change. Do you know what? Right? Yeah, you guys know me, and those of you that have been following this channel right from the get-go, I backed Arteta to start with, didn't I? But yet, when I see the way the wind was blowing in terms of Arteta's performances and Arteta getting decisions wrong, and Arteta just going downhill in terms of with his decisions, I didn't see no progress. But I gave him a chance to start with, but I wasn't scared to change my opinion. And I was right to change my opinion because actually he's not lived up to expectations. Do I think Arteta can turn it around? No, I don't. Do I want him to? Of course. I'd love Arteta to turn it around. But do I think it's going to happen? No. Will I ever back Arteta again? No, because for me, he's got too many things wrong and he keeps getting things wrong. This transfer window is a case in point. He keeps fucking around with this football club. It's just total mad. Let's have a look. But it's just total mad. Join me in trusting the process and our world-class manager. In Arteta, we trust. Oh, in Arteta, I trust Omar, mate. Seriously, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Those people are still those people disappear now. We don't have European football. Let's have a look. But yeah, big up to everybody in the chat. Steve, the Arsenal misfit, says you grudgingly supported Arteta like the rest of us. But the fans that knew better because we supported the team. Exactly. Do you know the thing is, right? I'll give anybody a chance. Whether or not they come to the club and I agree with it, I'll give them a chance. Just like if we sign Tammy Abraham, I'll back him. I'll give him a chance. Wouldn't be my preferred choice of player to get in. Just as I'm supporting Ben White. The price tag for me still is a little bit suspect. I just don't know. I honestly don't know. It's just so fucking mad. It's just fucking crazy, guys. Static says we should sign Ross Barkley instead of Odegaard. Yes, please. Mate, we're probably not even going to sign anybody else. I don't think we are. Do you know what I mean? Look on look on the bright side, mate. My Swedish women's team lost today. Bottle Drop Nation. I take comfort in Arsenal fans. I seek comfort amongst Arsenal fans. Mate, do you know what? I'd rather watch your Swedish women's team because I bet they look fucking sexy as fuck. Do you know what I mean? Tell you, Swedish women, you guys have some of the you have some of the prettiest looking birds, I tell you, mate. So I'd rather watch the Swedish women's team than watching Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? At least I'll be getting some satisfaction from fucking from watching it. You know what I mean? Let's have a look. Yep, Joanne, she says they're signing me up next week. I can't read that out. I can't read that out. Jesus Christ. We got 95 Winston. Everybody, smash the likes, guys. There's loads of you in chat. Drive the fucking likes up and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's nice to see so many of you in the chat. Don't forget as well, I'll be doing the watch along for the Tottenham Arsenal game. And Monday at 1 p.m., Kevin Campbell's back on the channel. If they'd spend 30 million on Ramsdale, they deserve to be sacked, says 95 Winston. Do you know what? You're right, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you. I couldn't agree more. If we spend 30 million on Aaron Ramsdale when Anana's out there for less than 6 million, then yeah, there's something fucking wrong with this club. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. It's total mad. But yeah, big up everybody in the chat. Listen, it's nice to see so many of you in. We're currently 18 people watching, so smash the like button. Smash the like button and do subscribe if you are new. But you know what, guys? I just don't see anything fucking changing. I don't see this fucking team. I don't see these bloody I don't see this fucking team getting any better, guys, if I'm being honest. I don't see these players that we've got now doing any better than what they did last season. Honestly, if I'm being brutally honest, right, yeah, I can't see us finishing anywhere above 10th or 12th. 12th or 10th. I can't see us finishing above that, if I'm being brutally honest. And I don't know, guys. If I'm being brutally honest, I'm just so frustrated with this fucking football team. And we're a week away from the season, and I don't see it changing. I just don't see it changing. Next week we're probably going to get fucking smashed by Brentford. We're probably going to get fucking battered the week after because we've got Chelsea, and then we got Man City. Honestly, we need signings. And do you know what worries me right now? Yeah. Do you know what really, really worries me? Is that anything now is just going to feel like a panic buy. What's the one thing as Arsenal fans, right? Yeah, we always say, the one thing we always say, get your signings in early. We need a pre-season with the players you want in. Make your changes early. Get your players in because it's vital to get them all gelled ahead of the new season. We haven't done that. We've just kept the same crap. We've just kept the same crap. We've not adjusted. We've not changed. And I'm sorry, but it's going to be the same result. Why do you keep putting faith in the same players that keep letting us down? Why do you keep putting faith? I have to get back to work. Great show, Daniel. Yeah, no worries, Steve. Thanks, mate. But do you know what I mean, guys? I just don't see it now. I just don't see how we can keep sticking with the same crap and expecting different. Do you know what I mean? I'm just fed up with this fucking shambles of a football club. I'm just fed up of this fucking team. The people in charge, the team, the manager, just everything connected with this club is rotten, rotten to the core. Do you think they'll beat Spurs? Says Joanne. Probably not. Probably not. We'll probably make a few defensive errors and everyone will just go, oh, well, it's pre-season. It don't matter. It does matter. I'm sorry, but pre-season does matter. I don't expect us to be as sharp as we would be sort of like mid-season. But when you look at now where we're one game away from the start of the season, we should be as close to sharpness as we possibly can be. If you don't sign any big name, then yes, you are a big so-called. Then you're a big joke of a so-called big club. Exactly, Eric, mate. Exactly. No worries, James. Thank you for tuning in. It'll be a meltdown if we don't, says Mr. Bungle. But yeah, I forgot the championship was starting today as well. To be honest, watching the championship is probably going to be more entertaining than watching fucking the pile of shit that we're going to get served up next week. And I just look at this, guys. I honestly look at this fucking club and I look at this season. I'm worried. If I'm being brutally honest, I am really worried about this season. I'm really worried about where we're going. And yet us fans are just going to get fucking milked. Like we always do. We're going to get absolutely fucking milked. And I just don't understand it, guys. I really don't. I really don't understand it. Honestly, I don't really know what else I can say because at the risk of getting boring, at the risk of sounding boring, there's not really much else to say. Do you know what I mean? It's just total mad, guys. Honestly, I don't see anything changing. It's total crazy. It really is. and I'm just gutted as a fan that we just have to put up with this fucking shit, and it's this shit all the fucking time, and I've just had enough of it, guys. I really have. I really have. Listen, big up to everybody that's watching. Don't forget, tomorrow I'll be back as usual with the daily stream. This time 7 p.m. So all come in and tune in. Sunday I'll be on obviously earlier than 7 p.m. because of the Tottenham Arsenal preseason game. So I will be doing that. I was going to do the other one as well. There was another game, the community shield, but it's too close to the Arsenal game. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do the Tottenham Arsenal game. Then on Monday, Kevin Campbell will be on at 1 p.m. UK time. So yeah, really looking forward to that. So do tune into that. And then obviously I'm away for a couple of days until Thursday, but I will be dropping a pre-recorded video, which will be my Premier League prediction show for the game week 1. And then I'll be doing a Premier League review. Those shows would normally be live, but because I'm away, they're having the Premier League prediction show at least is having to be pre-recorded. So yeah, look out for that. And then I'll be doing the Brentford preview on Thursday when I get back. That'll be 7 p.m. usual time. I'll be doing that. And then obviously Friday, it's the big one. Brentford are taking on Arsenal, and I'll be doing a watch along for that. So yeah, look out for that. Lots to come this week on the channel. Absolutely lots to come on the channel. So listen, guys, all enjoy the rest of the evening. All take care. I will see you back here tomorrow. Until then, take care, guys.